We're going to try another distance stretch with the boss of the level here. Should probably throw on the thief ring. All right. Okay. I've done an absurdly low amount of damage to him. So far, so good. Normally he can hear you if you run. With the thieves ring, he can't hear you at all. Fuck. Jesus Christ. His AI is really glitchy. Sometimes he accidentally detects you. People have a ton of problems with this fight. General consensus is, if you're going to do melee, do it unlocked. If you're going to do anything, 1 or 2 hits at a time, and wait until he does a move first. Always attack from behind. All of his attacks go in front of him. So he's gonna throw a fit, and then random attack. Okay. So now he's headed this way. Wait for him to do something. Get behind him. Not good. Don't get greedy. See how he just magically knew where I was? Wait for him to attack. Shit. It's headed our way. Random attack. Goodbye. Behind him again. The name of the game is patience. So why do people do the fight like this? Because it doesn't matter who you are, you know that the run-up to the fight is fucking tremendous. You know that there is no shortcut at all. So if you fuck up this fight, you're going to be up shit creek without a paddle. So everybody's very cautious, and for good reason. Nice slow fight. 2 attacks, or else he's gonna fucking figure out where I am magically. Okay. See how I unlock from him just in case? Once he goes apeshit like that, unlock. Just in case you have to run in a random direction. See? If you're locked onto him, that becomes a lot more difficult. Without the Thieves' Ring, like I said, he can hear you whenever you run. So you'll see a lot of people going even slower because they won't have the Thieves' Ring on. They won't be able to run behind him. Unlock. Stick to the pattern. In the Souls series, once you have a pattern that works, you don't get greedy. Don't try to do some magic. Don't rush it. Just keep and steady and everything. So it's kind of a good life lesson as well. Plenty of times I've been close to a goal, and so I decided to suddenly get greedy or rush it and ended up fucking it all up. In Army Senior ROTC, I observed that even though I was doing fairly well, no one really took me seriously, even though I used to be active duty. Fuck. So as a result, I looked around for those who got taken seriously no matter what. One of the other cadets that got taken seriously no matter what was a cadet that was fucking huge. He had like a ton of muscle. So I looked around and I've never gained mass on purpose in my entire life. I've never gained muscle on purpose my entire life. I've gained it by accident, but never on purpose. So I looked around at all the different things that I knew, combined it with some, see what I mean? Unlock. Sometimes he detects you, does that fucking charge. But I combined everything that I knew about fitness and whatnot. And I combined it with some people that teach other people how to gain mass professionally. Football coaches, stuff like that. And one of the things was the good old-fashioned gallon of milk a day diet. Supposed to be able to put on an absurd amount of muscle in a very short period of time. You see how I didn't rush it even though I knew there was like one arrow left for him to die? I stayed with the pattern. That's the thing, double tap. It doesn't matter how many times you think you have left. You know, double tap. Always give that extra arrow, that extra blast with You know, blast the dead body with an extra magic attack or whatever. Hit the dead body one more time after they're already dead. Double tap. Because anything can happen. So now I'm forced to go back to the Nexus. For my standard ritualistic suicide. I think 14 item discovery. Let's get some equipment burden up. That fucking sucks. Is it 16? It is. Okay. Good old-fashioned ritualistic suicide. The boss of World 4 Shrine of Storms is a puzzle boss. They're mostly puzzle bosses. So instead of a giant challenge at the end of most of the worlds, you've got some sort of puzzle boss. I think the exceptions are World 5, because you don't really fight the demon at all. World and World 3. World 5 and World 3 and World 1. So technically there's only like 2 puzzle bosses maybe. You can see that my character's wiggling back and forth. That's my controller being on my knee and me bouncing it up and down because it's like a nervous habit. Well, you know what? I can take some. They kind of suck, but take. Get rid of all that. It's useless. Get rid of that so I don't accidentally spend it. I can get rid of that. That's useless right now. Get rid of that. I can actually get rid of both of these. Alright, whatever. It's gonna be tough. Here we go. This is the boss. Like I said, it's kind of a puzzle boss. So it's one big manta ray and 10,000 little ones. That's the boss. So they can't detect me from a large distance. Because I still have the thieves ring on. Apparently the new safe spot is over here, thereabouts. That wasn't very safe at all, was it? I still think this will. I still think. So do you have to have ranged weaponry to beat this boss? No, you do not. And I will show you why here in a minute. Much like the phalanx in 1-1, the big blob of goo with all the blobs of goo that had their shields on them, much like the phalanx in 1-1, I personally like to isolate the boss a little bit, as much as I can. Bitch. Here we go. That was incredible. Did you see that mid-air collision? So, the gigantic manta ray it doesn't spit out gigantic glass shards, it spits out smaller manta rays. It'd help if I have arrows equipped. Okay. Oh, not yet. We still got some. Where's the last manta ray? Well, it's around here someplace. It exists. I didn't kill it, unless the Storm King killed it. Yeah, there it is. Fuck. Dude, fuck me. Well, I'm gonna buy more arrows. What am I saying? No, I'm not. I don't have any souls. Yep, no souls. So I'm not gonna buy more arrows. I could, it's an option. I didn't mean to do that. I just couldn't take down that last mana ray. Yeah. Now you have to take down a couple of the mana rays just in order to make the Storm King appear. So you do have to take out some of these guys. Son of a bitch. Souls back, no problem. No big deal. Well, there comes Big Man right now. Big Man. Where is Big Man? Okay, Big Man's still way up there. Fuck. Yeah, okay, he's coming right towards us. Motherfucker. So that was Big Man all alone now? Jesus Christ, he's coming right towards us. Completely out of arrows, right? Means I'm completely out of luck, right? I'm screwed. There's no way to beat the boss now. Ah, shit. Not true. There's still a way to beat the boss. Because as it turns out, down here, they give us a little weapon just in case. They're not going to hang us out to dry like that. From Software's got our back. This is the Storm Ruler. Fuck me, where's he at? Where's he at? Okay. It's on the horizon. Storm Ruler is a normal sword. Unless you're in this fight. Because if you're in this fight, it slices the sky open. Fuck. You bastard. Fuck me. There we go. Damn it! Fucking Storm King is a one-hit. Well, it ought to be a blasty blast taking everybody down with nothing but the Storm Ruler. Move, move, move! I should get my souls back, shouldn't I? Before it's too late. First, I'd like to know where the Storm Ruler is. Okay, it's still up in the sky. Is that an attack pattern? Might be. That sounds like an attack pattern. we got more arrows. I gotta get out of here. Coming right for us! Jesus Christ. Holy fuck. Yeah, the manta rays drop cloudstone if you can kill them over land. Here he comes! I don't know where the fuck my souls are. Fuck! Coming around again? Where are my souls? This is not good. Might be it. It is. Okay, well, that, ladies and gentlemen, is World 4. Go ahead and remove the Storm Ruler. Like I said, the Storm Ruler only does that sky splitting thing in this fight exclusively. Now that we have beaten one world, we can go back to that fog gate in World 1-2 past the Tower Knight, and we can actually go past that fog gate and get to World 1-3 and then 1-4, and then you know, go ahead and beat World 1-4, beat the entire World 1-4. Okay, this isn't cool because I don't have anything, but I guess they will respawn. There's a couple crystal lizards over here. I can only get one of them. other one disappeared. They just vanish out of existence once they get a certain distance away. I thought he was going to come back, wait for his turn. I'm just going around collecting all the items, seeing if I missed anything. There's something over there. Oh, the cat's behind me. Rubbing his cold body up against me, which means that he left the house and went hunting. He would have meowed at me if he would have caught something. He would have showed me his kill. Look what I got, Dad. Another dead rat. Yeah, thanks. Toss it in the fireplace. What else am I going to do with it? They don't have a lot of meat on them. If the cat doesn't want to eat it, then, you know, I don't want to eat it. See if there's anything else. I don't think there is. Check around just in case. Yeah, the basic thing is I should have, in my youth, I should have, well, while I was in U.S. Army Senior ROTC, Senior Reserve Officer Training Course, I should have stayed the course. I shouldn't have gotten greedy. I shouldn't have tried to rush things. I shouldn't have tried for an advantage. If I would have just stayed the course, I probably would be an Army officer right now. But I'm not, and that's partly to blame. Now, everything worked out in the end because it turns out that I'm severely mentally ill. And I have the strongest possible dose of sertraline, an antidepressant that they're allowed to prescribe human beings, and the same with atomoxetine for ADHD, adult ADHD, I should say. And some atorvastatin, some something that starts with a P. And there we go. Nope, starts with an L. Lisinopril. So I got a bunch. You know what? I'm not going to waste it. I'll just cut this short so I can do lots of research on the next couple of points I'm going to put into this character. And then I'll see you on the next video. But yeah, you know, life lessons coming from the Souls series. Don't get greedy. Stay the course. Once you find a pattern that works, stick to it. You know, don't fix what ain't broken. And go for it. You have your entire life to try and fail and try and fail. And you've seen my reactions to failure by now. You've seen that I don't throw a fit whenever I fail, because you haven't failed. The game just lets you go again. Not your character doesn't even die. Your character just comes back, you know, the next time up. So that guy's there. I think he sells Hidden Self, which makes it even easier. Oh yeah, Cloak. It becomes even easier to hide from the old hero.
For he has allowed me in the presence of Saint Germain. I shall serve him and pray with him, and thus express my faith in God. Mbasa. I shall always be by Saint Germain's side. That is the purpose for which God has put me upon this earth.
I don't know how she got here. She looks like she's alive.
I shall always be by Saint Germain's side.
The crestfallen warrior was not as the crestfallen warrior was looked more like he was in soul form.
You have excuses, Augustus. I express my deepest gratitude. You have relieved me of a great illness. Thank God. Umbasa. With His Holiness Saint Germain back, the magicians will have to watch themselves. Thanks to his holy miracles, your brave battlers of demons will no longer be so dependent on dark magic. Isn't it wonderful? Surely the demon slayers have awaited such an opportunity. Have you heard the rumors about the strife of the valiant child? They claim that she and her lord have become enemies and lead a plan of general mysteries. In truth, the rumors are short and unfounded. There are also some wrongdoers down there who would think up such nonsense. Yet, if the rumors are true, then they should be eternally damned for the debasement of the Lord's name. Yet, then they should be eternally.
Where's our other big boy? There was a guy selling miracles, remember? Because this isn't him. Does he just get replaced with Saint Urbain? Where the hell does he go? That guy over here is selling miracles. Now he's gone. What the heck?
Thanks to you, I was able to seek refuge in this nexus. Now I stay here and pray, along with my disciples, for the heroes facing the demons. If you wish for benevolent protection in your fight against the demons, then bring your demon souls. I will cleanse them and create miracles with their power.
I've never used that. I guess I can give them all of it. I want to see what weapons I can use from the souls first. I think eventually I have to give it all away for trophies, but until then, you know. Take this, I'll take this, and both of those are
Astride of the Valley of Defilement. The last I heard, Saint Astride of the West was accompanied by the Knight Gar of Vinland. She would never be corrupted by souls, not under the protection of such a renowned knight in his charmed armor. Surely, it is mere slander. Sadly, the weak are prone to such backstabbing. If you truly are a disciple, then you must have a talisman in God's image. Heaven miracles occur in Boletaria through the talismans. God has granted this accursed land a special power. It is God's way of telling us we must stand against the demons. The dark arts spread across the land. Holy miracles were witnessed once again. The will of
God
God is
is
clear.
clear.
We
We
must
must
defeat
defeat
the
the
demons,
demons,
annul
annul
the
the
curse of
curse of
Voltaria,
Voltaria,
and
and
purge
purge
the
the
magicians
magicians
who
who
manipulate
manipulate
those
those
who
who
curse our
curse our
souls.
souls.
As
As
you
you
know, souls are
souls
a
are a
source
source
of
of
wicked
wicked
power,
power,
emanating
emanating
from the
from the
demons.
demons.
King
King
Allant was
Alat was
overcome by
overcome by
lust for
lust for
such
such
power,
power,
and has
and has
placed
placed
Voltaria in
Voltaria
her
in her
present
present
predicament.
predicament.
Old
Old
Frigg,
Frick,
when the
when the
candle
candle
made
made
no
no
exception.
exception.
We
We
must
must
defeat
defeat
the
the
demons and
demons and
purge
purge
the
the
magicians
magicians
who
who
manipulate
manipulate
God
God
ambassador.
ambassador.
You remember the guy? He was here. He had a thing of chainmail on. He had a chainmail coif that framed his face. He was sitting right there. Does he just disappear from the game as soon as you rescue Saint Urbane? Where does that guy go from, software? Where is he now? Because he certainly doesn't go over to the magician's side. He's not going to get buddy-buddy with them. There's only one of them over here. Eventually there's three once I rescue Sage Frake and the witch Yulia, I want to say. There's you two. And there's you two. I don't know where the hell the other guy went. Oh, there's Patches up yonder. He doesn't go down there. I don't know. I don't know where the hell he went. Anyways, to explain what the hell they're talking about over here real quick. So, they talk about Astraea. Astraea is actually the final boss of World 5. So, who is Astraea? Why are they talking about her in such good terms? Because she's a saint. She is she's a true saint in the Mother Teresa sort of way. So she went to the Valley of Defilement. That's where this land dumps all of its sewage, all of its waste, and puts all of its refuge in exile. So any of the unwanted people, any of the unloved, they all go there. And they guard their land. Sorry, they guard their land with those gas masks on, those help me out here, plague doctor masks. They all have plague doctor masks on, nearly every one of them, because it stinks down there. So Maiden Astraea, she went down there to check out the situation and everything. She went on pilgrimage. She had her knight Garl Vinland with her. And after she saw the situation down in the Valley of Defilement and that the people there are still people, her Mother Teresa saintness ways really went full bore. And she took over the evil in the area and turned it into good. So she took on a demon soul, but maintained her true form. She looks just like any other character in this game. So the final boss really is her knight, Garl Vinland. And in order to defeat Maiden Astraea, you must first go through her knight. And once Garl Vinland is dead, she can no longer hold a grasp onto this world. And, well, she takes her own life. So it begs the question, is it right to do something wrong for the right reasons? And it's one of those very difficult questions in the moment, but the answer is, clear. Take out the archdemon from all 5 of the different, worlds, and you mend the world completely. You've saved the entire Earth. So of course, you want to make an omelet, you got to break a few eggs. But in the moment, it's a tough decision. It's like it's like the whole child soldier thing from the Metal Gear Solid series. It's a tough situation. It happens in real life. It is in real life. I'm one of the people that marched with Coney 2012. I went around St. Louis, Missouri. I met up with a bunch of people. I put up a ton of flyers and everything. I donated to the cause. I can't remember how much I donated, but it was quite a bit. So maybe $200, $250, maybe even $300. I can't remember what it was, but I got the whole packet and everything. I got all the promotional materials because, child soldiers exist, and I don't want them to. I want children to be able to, be free and do what children are able to do, and instead of fighting each other for pretty much no reason in proxy conflicts around the world. So stuff like that. So it's tough in the moment to do something bad for good reasons, but with a reason like, oh, it'll save the entire world, then yeah, you're gonna have to make some tough decisions. So, and that's another like life lesson, right? It's another life lesson. Like, hey, maybe my aunt, I have an aunt that is only like 2.5 years older than me, something like that, and she used to work at Walmart, and there was a guy that wasn't all there in the head, didn't have all of his marbles, and would creepily sort of hang around and hit on her, and at some point in time he went up behind her and he put his hands on her shoulders and said, like, I would never hurt you, which is a fucking weird thing to say to somebody. But she asked for my advice, and I gave her pretty much the same thing. I said, you want to make an omelet, you got to break some eggs. In order to ensure your own safety, you have to, at the very least, be rude to other people. In real life, you're probably not going to have to kill anybody pretty much ever. But in that life or death situation, you might have to. And killing in self-defense, that does happen. But it's one of those difficult decisions in the moment that, if it's a good enough reason, then that's what it is. And all she had to do was tell this guy to fuck off. It hurt his feelings, but nobody actually got hurt. By trying not to hurt his feelings, she was making a bad situation much, much worse. And it continued to get more and more dangerous for both of them as time went on. Soon enough, maybe the physical contact would have escalated. Maybe she would have had to defend herself, something like that. And then, she's in the hospital, he's in jail, sort of thing. Not good. So, it's the same sort of thing. Either way, we've got a couple little life lessons here. Don't try to gain muscle, because then you might just get fat whenever things are working out in the current physical shape that you currently are. That was a life lesson from my time in ROTC, senior ROTC, college, not high school. And tell people to fuck off if they're being creepy. Anyways, that's the end of this episode. I'm going to do some research on how to spend all these souls, what type of build I'm going for. I know I want to be able to wield the butcher knife later on. Like I said, it's pretty much the same knife that It's pretty much the same knife that Pyramid Head wields in the Silent Hill series. And I have every single game in the Silent Hill series, every single one of them, except for Book of Memories, because I don't have a PS Vita. Either way, that'll be the end of this episode. So, see you next time, I guess.